Morning. Hey, how are you doing? CJ 2.0. Hope you're well. Just out doing my 10,000 steps. This is day 103. It's just after 5 a.m. It's 3 degrees Celsius. It's not too bad. A little chilly, but not too bad today. Can't complain. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Hope you're all well and happy and life is doing you good. Good morning, everybody. Abel and Cole, easy organic, everything. Maximo, hello. Dr. Naranjas, hello. Kevin, my friend, how are you, Kevin? How's life going? Maximo, yes. Awesome. Good to have you all here. Please double tap the screen. Give us a like. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. It's Monday morning. Well, it is here. Monday. Norma, good morning. How are you? I would like to say look at the sunrise, but we're not quite there yet. Not like yesterday. Bit early. You're fine. Good to know. The monkeys. Well, this is 103 days now of waking up at 4:45 Monday to Friday and walking 10,000 steps. Weekends I don't set an alarm, so I just get up when I wake up. Just building consistency, good habits, positive habits, chuffing habits. What's a habit? I've made a new word, a habit. Crunch, how are you doing? Second day of shafting. My God, what's going off now? What's going off? Why is my mind spitting out funny words? Shafting. What? Am I a bandit? Yeah. No, 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 no. I'm just a regular guy trying to change his life. Second day of fasting. What, you're doing like a total fast? Obviously just water only. So what you're doing, 7 days, Crunch? That's amazing if you are. I've thought about it in the past, I've never done one. Thank you. Your brains is in bed. Tell me about it. That's where my body should be. No wood, no water, no food for Ramadan. Oh, I get you. Between sunrise and sunset. I don't know where you are, Crunch. But hopefully it'll be time for you to eat soon. You can't live without water. I mean, obviously fasting is just during how do I know? I'm not an expert, am I? Sean, come on, Sean, get a grip. I ain't no Ramadan expert. What I mean is Yasmin was on yesterday talking about it. I'll just shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. 30 days. Got you. I should get a selfie stick. Give it some of that. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Why so many cars in the night? Well, it's early morning here. Time is currently 5:14. People are just going to work, but this is a busy road. It's very, very busy in the day. Bunda. It's just a walk in the morning, early morning walk. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Loving it like this. Goodbye, Bunda. Yasmin, hello. Thank you, Yasmin. Have a wonderful day. Hope you've not had to work too hard. We'll catch you again soon. You're thin already. How are you doing? Mum was laughing. I don't know about you, but on a phone, I don't know if you're watching from your phones, but when you put an icon thing, emoji, it's hard to see the expression because it's quite small on the screen, which I find really annoying. I think Norma's just sent me a smiley face. Pretty sure I can just about make it out. Or is it my eyes? Do my eyes need to be tested? My wife seems to think so. Yeah, it's good so far. Thank you, Hannah. Good so far. What time is it? 5:17. I think I woke up about 4:30. 4:30, just before 4:30 I woke up. Got a little routine going now. I let the dogs out. You're trying to be quiet so you don't wake people up in the house, but the dogs are so noisy. One of them comes out and she runs around in a circle. She's so excited to be up. That's Tilly, she's about 1.5 years. And then we've got Betsy. And Betsy just comes out, yawns, stretches, wags her tail, and always bangs her tail against the bedroom doors. So it makes a right racket. So I try not to look at them. I try not to talk to them first thing, to not excite them too much. And I just walk straight downstairs and they follow me. I open the back door, they go running out, come back in 5 seconds later because they know they're getting a little treat. So they come back in, they grab the treat, and then I just walk back upstairs, let them back into the bedroom. Because if not, they hear me and then they'll start making noise and one of them barks. So she'll end up waking the family up. But they've got a little routine going. I put them in with my wife then, and they just get on the bed. I know, dogs. I do love them. I do love them, but they can be a pain in the bum sometimes. But hey ho, what's life without a few challenges along the way? Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Right, let's get crossed over. Maybe not, there's a car coming. A bike. Good. Good to go. People are going up now, look. Going about the days. Well, not many people just do the same thing and don't even realise. Morning. Day after day after day. And then one day they wake up 30 odd years later and think, man, I wish I'd have done something different. I never woke up and did what I wanted to do. You know? I want you to do something that you want to do. If there's something you want to do. If you're happy, that's fine. But if there's something inside of you that you want to do, I want you to do it. If it's inspiring to you, if it's something you think, I wish, and make that start, make it happen. You're only here once, as far as we know. I decided years ago I didn't want to work for other people, I wanted to work for myself. And I made that happen by being persistent and being consistent. I got there in the end. And there were many times when I thought, nah, I'm going to do something else. But I kept going. I enjoy doing lawn care. And I wanted to build my own business up doing lawn care. And there were days in the beginning when I thought, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. It's not working. And my wife said, just keep going. Keep going. And I did. And I kept going. And eventually it just, you know, it all comes together, but not in the beginning. You'll have good days and bad days, but eventually you get more good days than bad days. The monkeys, when does it end? Or after you complete this, will you then run? Maybe. Maybe. I quite like running. I used to run a lot. And for a couple of weeks now, it has been on my mind, what's next? Well, I need to work on other aspects as well. There's a few things I want to improve now. Food and nutrition, for one. And yeah, maybe another challenge, maybe not. It may just simply be more walking, but in more interesting places. The truth is, I don't know. I'm kind of just going with the flow. But I do want to do more things, for definite. Damon, the time, 5:24 in the morning. The monkeys. It's all, I mean, it's not about, well, it is. It's all about keeping going, being consistent, changing your life. YouTube pays rubbish money. I don't agree with that. I've got another channel on lawn care, which I've been doing for 3 years, but that has been built up around my business, and I give free tips on lawn care, trying to make people's grass look better, that sort of stuff. And that does well. Last year, so I've got 38,000 subscribers on there. Last year, made £19,000. I don't know what that is in dollars, but it's built up every year, you see. In dollars, I couldn't tell you what, $25,000 maybe, I don't know. But every year it's getting bigger and bigger, and I'm trying to do the same with this channel. I really need to start getting more specific in what I'm doing and just getting on with it. The thing with the other channel, what annoys me is every winter people lose interest in the gardens and the lawns over winter, which is a natural thing. You know, in winter people sort of go inside a lot and don't do anything. They've got no interest in what's happening outside in the gardens, in the yards. And so the interest on YouTube drops off significantly. I would say the income starts to drop off around October, and then through till about February, March, it literally drops off a cliff, and you may only earn 5% of what you did the rest of the year. Now, if you add it all up and take the whole year as a whole, then it's still good, but it's just frustrating that in winter this happens. Now, I could use that time to go and sit on a beach somewhere, but that's not me. Although I do like sitting on the beach. I think I'll be bored after 3 or 4 weeks. So the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. Change will come when you take those first steps. Excuse me. I mean, literal steps. Now, I love about this time of the morning. Not many birds about this morning, but they were earlier. You get to hear the birds. It's peaceful. Unless you're on the main road. So there's benefits to walking, mentally, physically. It actually lifts your mood, it makes you feel happier, and you do become a little bit fitter. I used to be quite out of breath when I first started, especially going up hills, but now they're not as bad, and I find my breathing recovers really fast. Do you know, before I started doing all this walking, I was the guy that would get up early and jump straight on my laptop and work on whatever I was doing that I thought could make more money. So at one point it was building websites and trying to get them to rank in Google. At another point, it was my own business, working on the website, trying to put articles together, products. I'm working on SEO. And the idea of not doing that and going to a gym, even just for an hour, I always told myself, I won't have time because it's more important to do this money making stuff. And that's been my belief for many, many years. But since I started this, my priorities have changed in a big way. This is now first, my main priority is putting me first. And when you put you first, you are more satisfied and you become a better dad, a better brother, a better mum, better sister. And you spend then quality time with your family because they're your second priority. And money making actually comes third. But guess what? It comes easier. It comes easy because you're more happier. You're more fulfilled. Drone, hello, how are you doing? We're having a bit of a deep and meaningful conversation. I just want you guys, if you've got a burning desire, a burning ambition, to take the steps and start to make it happen. Write down what it would be like. Seriously, set an intention. What's the intention? What is it you want to do? Write it down, but then ask yourself, and write the answers down, what would it be like if I had this or that? And then write down as many details as you can about what it would be like. So if it's a healthy body, what would it be like if I had a healthy body at the perfect weight? Well, my clothes would fit really easily. These are the things that you write down. My clothes would fit really easily. I would look good. I would feel good. I'd feel confident walking outside. You know? I would eat the right foods. I would naturally choose right foods and enjoy them. You write all these down. You write as many as these as you can and try and get really clear and really detailed on this. Because the more you write down, the more it inspires you. And the more it inspires you, the more likely you are to take action. So there you go, that's deep and meaningful. Now let's get back to walking. You see how many people are asleep. How many people have stayed up till 11, 12 o'clock watching TV? And not working on what they want in life. I mean, it's coming up to that time now where people are starting to wake up anyway, for work, for school. But you can still see most people are fast asleep. And we'll probably get up between 6 and 7. There's 2 up there. Right. And there's 2 that are asleep. One awake, another one awake. And the next 3 are asleep. And then one in the corner, they're asleep as well. They've just got a security light. So, yeah. It's about kind of waking up and setting your alarm for 30 minutes earlier and doing that one thing you want to do. Whether you put YouTube on the TV and do a little workout 4 times a week, that half an hour gives you that time. Just go to bed half an hour earlier. Make one little change like that. And by doing that over and over and over, day after day after day, week after week after week, you won't notice the changes, but they're happening. They're happening behind the scenes. It all happens gradually. You just have to keep going and being consistent. Change one thing, one small thing in your life that you want to do. Stop drinking fizzy sodas, pops, whatever you want to call them, and change to water, teas. Just for example, even if you only make that conscious decision every other day, you say, every other day, I'm not going to drink fizzy soda, carbonated soda, pop, Coke, Pepsi, etc. And I'm just going to drink water. You know, it's a minor inconvenience, a minor bit of discomfort, but you know that it's only for that one day. So the next day, if you want to drink that fizzy pop, you can. This is what it's all about. You make one change, one small change, and just go with it. Keep doing it. But remember that intention that you wrote out. When you've got really clear on that, when you've wrote down lots of details, your mind is then inspired, and this will help to propel you through. Awesome. I was watching someone on TikTok, and this lady was a little bit overweight, not much. It's the first time I'd come across the channel. And she was out walking, 10,000 steps. And so I delved more into her channel, and she's lost 4 stone in a year. That's 52 pounds in a year, just from walking and having a slight calorie deficit. So that simple act of just recording what you're eating and just switching to healthier alternatives along with walking has enabled us to lose all the weight. And looking at earlier videos, I was absolutely blown away. She looked incredibly different. Her face was bigger, puffier, but she looked incredible. And what she's doing now, she's switching up to 20,000 steps a day when she can. It's not easy because you need about 3 hours to do that. So you either split it up or do it all in one go. I'm sure people can do it in the evening if they really want to, but you could maybe do some in the morning, some in the evening. So how many people are asleep? 1, 2. Sorry. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and it goes on. People are asleep. They need to be waking up to what they can be and what they can become, what they can achieve. Clayton. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm waiting for the joke. Clayton's a funny guy. I like Clayton. I hope you've come here prepared, Clayton, with something to put a smile on my face. You're good, thanks. Yeah, Monday morning. Monday morning. So if you're not happy where you are, not happy with the job you've got, start taking those steps. Take those steps to change. Whatever it is, we're all here once. We've got to make it happy, make it good. If you want money, then you've got to work on that. If you want a Tesla, you work on that. Look, everybody's asleep. One person's up and about. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Do you know what? I can't get over a 20-foot wall. As my wife would say, you're a donut. And that just means a silly, funny person. My dad's a donut. He's an absolute fart. Excuse my language. That's a big, humongous school. Look, again, that one person is awake. Everybody else is asleep. There's one over there. Getting to that point now where people are going to work and getting off of school. But you get the point. Get the point of what I'm trying to say. Sierra, good morning. It is 5:42 a.m. How are you doing? What time is it for you? $12:42. Wow. Yeah, I forget. It's quite late for you guys. Well, I appreciate you being here. I don't expect you to stay around. Local school. Cleaners, janitors are in. Well, they will be soon. I think they go in for about 6. But someone's obviously gone in and put some of the lights on. Having to clean all of those rooms. That's a big task. Big old task. And nobody's awake. Yeah? I expect most people wake up about 6:30. And then it's the same old, day after day after day. You're in Boston. That's awesome. I want to come to America and I want to travel to all these places and enjoy and see them for all the glory. It's huge, this school. It's recently built or extended. I know it's had a lot of building work done last few years, but that's just the school there. And then they've got some grounds going down the back, and they're big as well. Several fields. So I always log on to see you walking before I go to bed. Brilliant. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Have a good week, and you. Clayton, plans for today? Work. I actually spent all weekend painting the windows downstairs at the front of the house, and also the front door and the back door. They've had 3 coats of paint on, or 3 on the front, 2 on the back. And I'm going to mention that they'll need touching up, but I know Clayton will have a little joke about that. Won't you? Hey. Victor, are you excited for Paddy's Day? And we're listening. My eyes. To the Wolf Tones and drinking Guinness quite soon. I ain't even Irish. Apparently, I am like, I don't know how to work it out, but I am like, I've got some Irish in me on my dad's side of the family. I don't know if it was his parents. No, it wasn't his parents. I think it was his grandparents who were Irish. I never met them, but I mean, my dad's 80. My real dad. I don't see him much. We're quite distant. Wasn't the best upbringing, but he's mellowed a lot over the years. But I live with my mum. I don't live with my mum. My mum and my stepdad are still around, and they're in the 70s. Don't know, I forgot what I'm saying now. Paddy's Day, yeah, so a bit of Irish in me apparently. Whether it's a quarter or an eighth, I have no idea. So maybe my little fingernail is Irish. Marcos, who knows? Maybe it's all going to come out soon. Oh, Clayton! You've got to be Googling these or you've got a book. But you just come out of them straight away. I was not good at school. I only left school with a spirit level. Ayush, glowing as always. What does that mean? I've seen it online where they say, oh, you're glowing up. You get all these new phrases what come out. Do you know, the sun is, it's very early, but you can see, let me turn the camera around. Oh, it doesn't look the same on the phone, but it's like a deep crimson red at the bottom of the sky where it meets the land. It looks quite nice. Anyway, happy days. That's a street light. Ain't the moon. Happy days. That's looking pretty good. Looks like this guy's being pulled along by his two dogs. On him. Clayton, people say to me, I got a fix like a box of spanners. A friend of mine says he's got a face for radio. Good morning, Mr. Sunrise. How are you doing? Here for another day. We get to wake up for another day and see what wonders await us. Can you remember when you were a kid? When everything was amazing, everything was exciting. You'd look at new things in wonderment and think, wow, this is amazing, when you were a kid, when you were very young. And we lose that as we get older, as we get dragged down by drudgery, by day-to-day crap. Maybe we were all born to have that sense of excitement about every single day. And I honestly feel I've regained some of this through walking and appreciating nature. Can't say it enough. I really can't. Please get outside, get in and amongst nature. Even if it's just in your garden, you'll appreciate the little things. You'll appreciate the sun, you'll appreciate seeing your flowers. I was not this person a few months ago. I have changed, I know I have. Victor, I skipped your last message, hang on. Oh, St. Paddy's Day. When is it? I'm not that excited. If I'm honest, I'm not that excited. I haven't drunk any alcohol for, well, tomorrow it's 45 weeks. So I'm not bothered about drinking. Yeah. To me, it's just another day. It's nice that people are enjoying themselves. That looks amazing over there. Look at that. It's like a fire or something. It's not. It's just amazing. So yeah, to me it's just another day, but it does make me smile when I see people out enjoying themselves with the green and white outfits on, paddy hats. Clayton, how was your son's football match? Yeah, he enjoyed it. Again, I'm not really into sports, so I just dropped him off. But no, they didn't win. The problem, I know it's not nice to think or say, but the team he's with, they never seem to win. And it's like, we ask him every single week how it's gone, and say, oh, I didn't win. But it was in a team before, and they won loads and loads and loads. And he was always getting man of the match. So I think he's annoyed that he's not shining as much. And he's getting frustrated. The other team actually closed. There was an issue with the manager. He was basically bullying some of them, getting on at them for not turning up on time and not doing this and not doing that. And he was directly messaging them on their phones and having a go at them, which goes against like code of conduct. You know, it's they're under 18, so it was just passionate. But the team were doing well, you see. Julia, great. Jesus loves you. I love you all too. We should all be good and kind to others. Clayton, very true, thank you. Rider Skater, my favourite Port Walker inspiration is the middle name. My favourite poet walker, sorry. It's hard for me to read because I'm walking, or it's my eyeballs. I say this quite a lot, but I think I need to get them checked. But I'm holding off. Everyone in my family wears glasses. I've done well to not wear them. I don't want to wear them, but if I have to, I will. But I believe a lot of issues are caused by your health. You know, like diabetes, for example. I'm sure things like diabetes can lead to issues with vision. So I've always believed that if you work on your health, your body will sort of fix itself. But I'm not sort of just going along with that idea, flippantly, and just taking it for granted. Morning. I've seen him walking a few mornings. Normally the other direction. Rider Skater, hang on, how are you doing, mate? Just being a bit quiet now. Bus shop. Victor, I'm not drinking either. Just excited to see friends and listen to fun music. Yeah. I'm working on relaxing and living a bit more. I can honestly say I've been a workaholic for at least 10 years, and that's all I've cared about. But I'm working on it, and I'm getting a lot better now since I've started doing all this. My priorities have changed. So now when my wife says, let's go here or let's go there, more often than not, I'll say yes. Clayton, you're absolutely right. What is first nature? I don't know. It's obviously got some meaning somewhere, and anyone on Google will find the answer, I'm sure. It's probably wrapped up in like folklore or an old wives' tale somewhere. And why do we call it an old wives' tale? It all goes back, doesn't it? Probably a few hundred years. I'm guessing when the men went out to work, because that's how it was then, and the women were homemakers, because that's how it was then. And maybe they were known for telling tales, old wives' tales. Who knows? Clayton, I'm so vain. I bet you thought this song was about you, don't you? Imagine hearing it for the first time and singing it and thinking, oh, this is good. And then thinking, oh, this is me. Rider Skater, actually enjoy your walk around this time. We get to see amazing sunrise, yes. Obviously it's a little earlier today because it's a work day. So I have to be up at a specific time, but yeah, it's great to see. It is starting to brighten up. More so over there and on that sort of corner, you know, behind all these bushes. Everything I say now, I'm imagining what Clayton's going to say. Just because I mentioned the word bushes. I'm sure there's no jokes in there. Shaunus, listen to the wife, they keep us alive, don't they just? And women do live longer than men. My wife's always said that she wants to go before me when it's our time to leave this land, this world. She don't want to bear me going first, basically. I'm loving that colour there, it's a lovely deep red. Clayton, no, but I'm being prepared. What's the word? Preempting. I'm being prepared that everything I say. I'm only kidding, mate. It's all good. Do you know? Yes, there is. However, I can't go too far in the week because I have to go to work. So, yes, there is, absolutely, but there's nowhere really close either. So I'd need to drive somewhere. But at the weekends, I do try and get out to some nicer places when I can. And in time, as this channel grows, I'm hoping that at some point this channel will grow and I can do a little bit less in my work, maybe one day a week less, and maybe do a little bit more, some interesting places. But we shall see. Clayton. We're all friends here. Shaunus, are you a spiritual man? What? In what way? Let me explain what I'm trying to say. Hang on. I've always believed in God, but I've never sort of gone to church or anything like that. But I've always believed that I do right things by other people and try and be nice and kind to people. So I've lived by that all my life, as much as I can. But I do think there's a part of me what sort of opened up a bit over these last few months by being more grateful in life. So I think as I've become more grateful about everything, there's more to life, isn't there? Than what I'm trying to say is I'm interested in law of attraction, manifesting. I've been seeing lots and lots of number signs on a daily basis. So when people talk about God or the universe or source, it's 3 months ago I'd have laughed. But I do think there's more to it. So I've got a bit of an interest in all that sort of stuff. Looks like a city today. Yeah, we're just walking down the main road. I can't go too far. Some days I'll come up and then I'll go up that side road there and then up through the streets and then come back down. And then I've got this route. And then I've got another route close to where I live, but the signal's not very good. But I do like that other route. But sadly, this signal's not very good for you guys. Clayton, you got me back walking. Awesome. I'm waiting for the punchline. No, sorry. You're out walking, that's good. That is good. Genuinely, Clayton, that's awesome, mate. It's nice as well, you know how the weather's improving. I think it's enticing more and more people to get outside. I think it's a good thing. I sometimes think maybe my mission here in life, because everyone's got to find what the mission in life is, the purpose. And I think my mission is to try and just help people get up and get outside and work on appreciation and gratitude for the little things in life, because it just lifts everybody's mood a little bit, and that's only a good thing. Rider skater, I think your approach is similar to most of us. We see ourselves in a higher power, just here to lift people and make people happier. But life's weird, isn't it? Life's very weird. Clayton, I don't think there's many people who've done over 1,000 days of 10,000 steps. I take my hat off to you, Shaunus. 100 days, mate. 103 today. I'm sure one day I'll be saying 1,000. Kay Smith, crackhead. Good morning, Kay. How are you doing? Pleased to meet you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks, drone. Ah, Clayton, just a typo, mate. Only joking. I love having you here, mate. You make me laugh so much. Genuinely. And on heart. Yeah, we try and keep a good, happy, positive vibe here, Kay. Anything that's sort of demeaning and putting people down, then we just take those comments away. Drone, love them birds. Yeah, it's nice. So it's a bit harder to hear on the main road, sadly. It's okay, we can have a group hug later, Clayton. Yeah. Wrong channel. Somebody's going somewhere exciting on that aeroplane. Yeah, it's a busy road. Unfortunately, it's a busy road. This one of the main routes into Doncaster. Plus, some of the more scenic routes quite dark. Just wait for these to pass. Did you have a takeaway? Yes. Fish and chips. It's too convenient. It's quite close to where we live, so it's too convenient. And I've been out painting all day, and my wife had been out with my daughter, and she didn't come back until about 6. My hands were covered in paint. So yeah. Do you guys have a decent amount of entertainment in the area? Casino. We've got cinemas and lots of bars and restaurants. As for casino, I'm not actually sure, to be honest. There might be one, maybe in a nearby city like Sheffield, but I'm not sure. I don't think there is one in Doncaster, although I'm not saying there isn't, there might be. Van refit. It's not happening. I actually started that last winter when I got some time on my hands. So it was about this time last year, well, probably October last year, year before last, shall I say. And I actually started a YouTube channel, sort of documenting the progress, but I ended up closing the channel because it got to spring and it got so busy. I just thought, I'm not gonna have time to do it. I wanted to do it, but I think I've mentioned before, I'm not the best at DIY, so I think I was getting a bit over my head. John! Beans and toast. That's awesome, John. How have you been? You okay? Well, that's good. That's good. Good to have you back. Can't beat beans on toast. And now it's on my mind now. Maybe I could have beans on toast for breakfast when I get home. Don't normally ever do anything like that. Don't normally have breakfast. But I have been doing a few days these last couple of weeks. Yeah, I've never been to a casino. Never lived, have I? I don't want to spend money. Good morning, Mr. Sunrise. We're alive for another day. Okay, what time is it? 6:14. We're all good. We're on time. We're home for 6:30. Got a crash helmet on. I know it's an e-bike. I say they are handy, aren't they? My son's got electric scooter. And when his is working, he's used it to get to work, and it literally takes him 5 minutes, whereas it's about half an hour if he walks there. 1:14 a.m. in New York. That's pretty late. Clayton also do a walk in the evening. Not usually, no, but it's certainly a possibility. It's got to be better, hasn't it, than sitting around and doing nothing at home and looking in the cupboards every 5 minutes. Oh, what shall I have? Oh, what shall I eat? Oh, what shall I do next? Now I'm really fancying beans on toast, John. I think it's going to have to happen. I'm not live streaming it, but I think it's going to have to happen. We've got some beans, we've got some toast, bread. Oh, you come home from work at 11:20. Horror movies. Ooh. I don't mind a horror movie. My wife loves them. But some really bad ones. I don't mind watching them, but then it kind of sticks in your mind when you're trying to go to sleep. Yeah, I know. I'm a wuss. I haven't had beans on toast myself in a very long time. I bet it's amazing. Honestly. You're probably going to end up farting a lot. Oh, that's what beans are for. So we're just back on the home straight now. Be another 10 minutes and then we'll be done. Somehow made you want it. Oh dear me, happy days. Zinger, double down. I've said it before, but that KFC there's got a bad reputation. And look at this guy overtaking on a 30-mile-an-hour road. Idiot. Clayton, no. I thought about it. Some mornings I wake up and I think actually it'd be nice to bring a coffee in a travel mug and walk around with a coffee. And what a caffeine boost this is. How good's that? You don't need to be anywhere fancy here to enjoy that. Drone as you turn into a bat or a werewolf in London. Oh. I'm twisting my hand here to give you guys the best view. Oh, I could just swap hands actually. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Duh. Wow. Can't not show you that. That is amazing. Perking up by moving, yes. Yes, this is my national, God. This is my natural wake-up call. No coffee needed. Look at this car. An old Morris, look. One of my friends has got an old Morris Minor from the 1960s. It was his granddad's. And his granddad passed away and he kept it. Lovely little car. Crawl in, Joan, crawl in. Right, I'm going to go now, but I'm going to say thank you for watching. Thank you for the thumbs ups. If you haven't yet subscribed, please press subscribe and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Norma, thank you so much. Clayton, that is a great joke. I've heard that one before. When will I go metal detecting? Yeah, can't say I'll ever do it. Not saying I won't, but I can't imagine myself ever doing it. Not enough interest, I don't think, for me. But who knows? Who knows? Goodbye. See you all tomorrow. Take care. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. John, keep going, my friend. Keep going, John. Check in every day. All right. Thanks, John. Thanks, Clayton. Bye-bye. Oh, look at the colour of my hands. It's on camera. Anyway, yeah, bye-bye.